Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB, and as we battle our way along the long standard summer, waiting for something to spice up the format, we're just gonna have to go grab old ideas and see how they hold up in the new environment. Now, obviously, the Streets of New Capenna cards have changed standard. Kamigawa has changed standard quite a bit, and those sets have basically injected a lot of decks with a lot more consistency and power. But there are decks that feel a little left behind that we haven't played in a while, and it's good to see if they can still hold up. So today we're playing Golgari Storm the Festival, and as you look over the deck list, you're like, my god, it's almost a Midnight Hunt, like Crimson Vow, Forgotten Realms deck. Like, actually Midnight Hunt and Forgotten Realms with a little Kaldheim. Just a little Kaldheim in the 4-drop spot. You're like, man, gosh, this deck seems straight up outdated, but I've been actually having decent success with it on the ladder. It's been holding its own. No, like, outstanding win rate, but still able to put up wins over a number of the other mid-range decks in the format. Basically, all the piles running Fable the Mirror Breaker that don't have any kind of counter spells, you can go over the top with Storm of the Festival. You can cast this card, hit Chariot, hit Ren, and your board is bigger and more powerful than their board. And if you have a really good draw with an early Shambling Ghast or Prosperous Innkeeper and Deadly Dispute, you can ramp into this very, very quickly. Of course, hitting Binding the Old Gods can solve all kinds of permanents, and Briarbridge Tracker and Asika's Chariot are good on their own at pressuring opponents and making them respect your game plan. Meathook Massacre, just sweep the board, just get it, just kill it all. Very powerful in best of one. The life gain is very good. Innkeeper is another card I'm just starting to run more of in the green decks because Burn is certainly back on the menu in the form of Boros. This deck has a decent matchup with Boros as long as you have early drops. The frustrating thing about the deck, if you're going to play it, is these are the only like if you don't have one of these in your hand, your early game might be nothing than maybe like Tracker, etc. And that's pretty frustrating. But even worse is if you have a Deadly Dispute in your hand and you don't have one of these. However, when you have the two together, it's so close to like, boom, Storm the Festival on turn 4 that you just keep it. So I don't know, guys. It's definitely one of these decks where it feels like the game is determined very early. You know exactly what your opponent's up to. When they play their island and you don't have early pressure, it's going to be a bad time. You're probably going to throw your Tracker and your Chariot at them and hope that they overcommit so Storm the Festival can resolve. And if you don't have an early creature and they come out guns blazing, you know that you're probably not going to get there. However, when your hands do line up and you're able to drop Shambling Ghast into Deadly Dispute or Prosperous Innkeeper into Asika's Chariot or Binding the Old Gods, the deck seems to run like a total steamroller. So choose your hands wisely is the best advice I can give you when playing the deck. And also, if you wanted to add some Kamigawa or New Capenna cards to it outside of the mana base, I would say don't. There isn't anything that exciting. I mean, we're not a red deck, so no Fable. If you want to take this to Jund, you certainly can. Why am I not Jund? I just need to do something different. I need to fill the days between now and September because standard content is the only acceptable content on the channel according to, well, basically the viewership. We tried the Brawls, we tried the Explorer, and hey, you want your format. You subscribed for your format because I did a standard deck every day for, you know, thousands of days at this point, and I get it. It's what I promised, so we stick to it. We are strong. It's not like it's a hard grown-up's job to play standard today. And just like every grown-up's job, it's some days you don't want to go to work, but we do. We do, because that is what the channel is about. Rising above and entertaining the people. No post-game wraps for the next couple days. I'm going to Philadelphia. You will find me at Too Many Games convention in Philadelphia. I'm there with some really great players and cosplayers and pros, and there's a lot going on. I'm doing a panel. I'm doing meet and greets. So, Too Many Games, Philadelphia. You've got a really tough act to follow. Dallas showed up. I felt like a rock star. I was mobbed by fans. So if if you are a cool kid in the Philly area, you have representing to do. Come on down to the convention. I'd love to meet you. It's totally cool. you can interrupt me playing a game of Commander for a picture or an autograph. Like, that is totally fine. I am there to meet you. I'm not playing in the competitive events that have timers and judges and rounds because I want the freedom to stop and take a picture and say hello and shake hands and sign stuff. So yeah, that is totally fine. Just totally fine. Just please, I said this before, it's really awkward. Please, if you bring me a gift, make it small. They have to be small. They have to be something that can probably fit in like an envelope, you know, like you would send through the mail, because I have to take all these things home and it's very frustrating to try to fill a suitcase I can't fill with gifts. And it's a weird thing to talk about on the internet because it sounds so stuck up, but I don't have enough space when you guys bring me a lot of things. So keep them small. And thank you. And happy to sign whatever card you like. Can be a Jingataxis, can be an Embercleave, I don't care. But it does get a kind of you do get a sideways glance from me when you have me sign things like Krenko and Mountains. Anyway, looking forward to meeting Philadelphia. And let's dive in. There's no post-game wraps, so I'm going to say, let the nonsense begin, but I'm also going to say, you're cool.
Covert Go Blue will be appearing at Too Many Games Friday, June 24th to Sunday, June 26th. Prepare for a weekend full of Magic the Gathering action, including a panel with CGB and other special guests. Bring your deck for the chance to play against him one-on-one for some awesome prizes. And while you're there, be sure to check out our huge marketplace, massive free play arcade, cosplay wrestling event, tabletop tournaments, concerts, and much more. Click the link below or visit TooManyGames.com to get your ticket today.
Okay. Innkeeper into binding in to see where it takes you. How bad could it be? I twitch. Okay, a little grindy matchup probably. We'll see how that goes. Should be good for Storm, but we'll see. I mean, if the opponent is a farewell gamer, it's not very good for us, right? Anyway, tracker. Just play a whole bunch of 2-for-1s and see how it goes. No deadly dispute, so that's good. No nothing from the opponent, so I don't know what to make of that, but let's attack. Just want to use it for a little chump. That's fine with me. If you're not going to exile it, it's going to get its value. Confront the past. So Planeswalker's on the way, which we want to save our binding for. Potential Storm the Festival next turn. I think we just draw here. I think if we play this... there's still a turn away from a Meathook Massacre, and they don't have a Doomscar. Okay, we'll dial up the Briarbridge pressure here for another turn. Maybe the turn after that they play Meathook, but we'll definitely get our hits in, and then we'll get to draw. Alright, let's not send Prosperous Innkeeper into Wandering Emperor mana. Just these nice vigilant threats. Take 8. Land for turn, and storm the frickin' festival. Hello. Alright, so we got Chariot, which getting eaten by Hook isn't great, and we got land. Not the greatest storm ever, but we'll take it. What do you know? It's the Wandering Emperor. Well, they made a 2-2. So, Meathook or no?
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Nothing. You'd love to see it. So if we power this up, it's definitely going to die, right? Is that what we want? Alright, to do this right, I think what we do is send you two here, make the opponent respect it, and these ones here to get some damage for them. Opponent wants a trade. They might have another Wandering Emperor. We know they have a Confront the Past, which is like having another Wandering Emperor. All this is
See you
fine.
later.
The important thing here is not to overcommit into anything. So I think we've done a good job not doing that. Maybe we draw these cards now. Actually, I think we just play this hook now. So if they sweep the board, they pay for it. Maybe I was supposed to do that pre-combat. Field. Okay. A land we can cycle? Cool. All right, let's see how the opponent handles this. They're at 7. They can't goof around too much more. You were trying to play it clever, I think, by slow rolling a hook or a sweeper. Oh, wow. All reaction. Okay. Well, they're trying to play it really clever. This is 8. Still a ways away from storming the festival again. I don't think we're playing around Wandering Emperor, so I think we're just turning them sideways. Verse, sure. What else you got? Down to 2. Let's see it. Maybe we can draw something good. Backup Chariot. Okay, next turn I'm sending in the Chariot then, and they'll kill it. They can't use a hook here to get out of this. It's on their turn now. My triggers would resolve first. So what are they going to do? Confront the Emperor?
Run away.
Yep, there goes a kitty. Okay, we need to draw a crewing mechanism. We didn't do it. Didn't do it. I guess we'll just kill Wandering Emperor here. I'm still saving Binding because eventually they'll have a protected Planeswalker. That's their deck's whole game plan.
Still have much.
You could have gotten them to 1 here, but it wouldn't finish the job. Nice and patient. Nice and patient. Oh, that's pretty good for them. Just in time to eat the Storm the Festival. But if they do that, they don't gain the life. One card left. Another Storm. I guess we'll try to kill them. Not trying to also storm this turn. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. If they have a removal spell, let's get it on this Chariot because we have a backup. There it is. Big surprise. Always saving for that Chariot. But I think we did a good job making them play around it here. We can cycle the other ones, so no need to take a dual land there. Let's go for Storm. Hit, and is that enough mana to kill? Right now I see a power up for 1. So let's take the untapped land. And now we can power up for 2, swing for 3. Easy! Not remotely difficult to come up with those decisions. All right. A slow hand. Oh well. Let's keep it. If the opponent plays all 2 toughness things, it'll be sad. And if we never draw something for this deadly dispute, that would be sad. But we just need to draw a prosperous innkeeper, or a shambling ghast, or some land. And I feel like this hand will be fine. So those are 3 things. One of them we'll probably draw. You're my adversary. Just play your cards. Shut up and play. I just want to destroy you and get out of here. That's all I want. Not your friend. And it's always the most mindless aggro mage coming in with the hello. I see you, scum. Adversary of all that is great about Magic. Where do I get the aggro deck with the best win rate? That's all I want. That's all I really want to do with my life. Alright, we're probably just gonna die, unfortunately. Because I didn't keep a hand that was good in this situation. And if they have the perfect 1, 2, 3, there's no game to play. Okay. Oh. Alright. Wasn't an amazing turn. It gives me hope. Hope is dangerous. Let's take you out. So we'll kill the hopeful initiate, of course. And who knows? Meat Hook, Ren in 7, stuff could happen. They didn't have a Sunrise last turn. Do they have a Riju this turn? Maybe they make 2 3/3s and we can hook them. Nope. What is going on? Just burn? Just burn. Okay. Well, in that case... we should just play the hook, right? Or we can try to save it until next turn. We can potentially hook 2 things. The thing is, if I play the Ren in 7, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to end up at 5 and then potentially dead. Why are these games so hard? So next turn we want a Storm. So I think we just play hook here anyway. Because we need to gain the life and we need to not take the damage. Also gives us the option to play Binding next turn, gain a life for everything we start killing. I think that's a really unintuitive play that could make the difference in this game. Because they're always trying to get you with that last point of damage, and I usually tend to play for value. Nothing down there. Nothing down there, dude. Nothing down there. You're not going to use it. Weird. If they had a Royal Eruption and they didn't play it last turn, that was a huge mistake. Another Binding. Now I can't really hit a Binding. If I kill one of these, 5, then they just end up killing me, I think. I don't think it's good enough to bind here. This Deadly Dispute really sucked in this game. Alright, to the top rope. What do we get? Lolth isn't it, but Innkeeper Chariot is. Innkeeper Chariot is it, I think. It's life gain and board presence. And I love a good binding, too. Well, this is 2 life, right? And this is 1? Just get these. I think this is right. Good hits. Good hits. And maybe Dispute won't be an absolute train wreck this game if we can sack this treasure. I'm telling you, some of my plays probably look terrible, but we're staving off lethal. Just a little. The opponent's just sitting there with double Royal Eruption like, I'm so close. I'm so close. Uh-huh. Target. Kitty cat. Okay. Doesn't have haste, though. And they say go. So I need to be able to crew this cat, or crew this chariot, so I think that Ren is forced. It also gains life. And this is very powerful for sure. Remember when this was like one of the best things you could do in Standard slightly after Midnight Hunt came out? Oh my god, things have changed so much. It's still really powerful. Just everybody had ways to deal with the tree folk. People figured out you just Fading Hope the token and attack Ren for 2. And then it was like, oh, that's not very hard. Dude, I'm telling you. I guarantee there's Royal Eruptions in this hand and they're trying to find the lethal. I guarantee you that, like that meat hook and all the plays that we've made around gaining life, I promise they've mattered. Okay, so attacking with these isn't very good. They just die, and everything that dies gains me a life. Okay, Luminarch. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not their hand, but I still think this game was interesting because of unconventional choices. Oh, let's just cancel. We don't need to do that here. Our cards are good. We're good. 2 hooks in the bin. We definitely don't have to attack. Let's drop Binding, take out Aspirate. No scaling up, please. And drop other Binding. Take out Brutal, no flipping around, please. Power up Chariot. Another tree. Opponent could double block it now. I am down with that. We got 3 8/8s out of the deal. I'm feeling okay. Come on over, dude. Let's play Magic. Come and mingle. Okay, nice. Not grabbing the Proving Grounds again, because if I draw them later, I can cycle them. I definitely have enough land. All right, I got some 10/10s. Let's mix it up. What you got? You don't have to block all of them, but you got to block 2 of them. Let's have another.
The entire forest is in awe.
Let's storm again, because storm is fun. Lulth Innkeeper, baby.
I will show you.
Yeah. Get out of this one.
For annihilation.
Get out of this one. We'll send them. We'll send it back. I said GG. I'm sure they're nice humans, but when we fight in the arena, you are my adversary, and I must destroy you. Sun and Doves. What a name. What a friendly name. Innkeeper and Chariot. Let's dance. Oh. Perfect play. Wasn't close at all. All right. What level of planes is that? Dominaria? Runes? Gross. Hate it. Hate it here. Do we get down the Chariot? And risk them just having the perfect start where they play Runeforge Champion in like 12 runes? Or do we try to make that more awkward with a Binding? I'm gonna try to be on the front foot here with the Chariot. I'm gonna make them have the great draw, and if they do, I'll regret it. a little, but I think this is what we try to do. Tank, 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 Runeforge champion. Tank, 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 rune. Tank, tank, tank. Nope. Another naturalist. Interesting. So 1 mana for something. Some 3 mana enchantment here. 1 mana wedding announcement? No. It's just green. Guess I don't know. Fight rigging. Fight rigging? Fight rigging. The heck? Am I supposed to blow that up? Or am I supposed to blow up the naturalists? I mean, fight rigging is a bit of an X factor, huh? I guess I should attack with the chariot and see what they do. What's interesting is I have this Boseiju, but I really want to play it as a land here. So, like, I could just drop Binding, blow up this naturalist, but then if they play some other large thing, the fight rigging starts getting exciting. I don't know, man. If they double block this chariot and then I blow up fight rigging and I'm down a chariot and they still have a naturalist, am I happy? Probably not. So screw that. Forget fight rigging. Just nuke this. That was harder than I think it had to be. But that's what we're doing. And then we're going to draw land next turn and Ren in 7 and chariot. And fight rigging can do its worst for all I care. We're just going to top deck a swamp. Everything's going to be good. I'm scared. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared right now. They're going to have a 4/4 naturalist. Whoa! Oh my god, that works. Wait. Oh my god, that works. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, why did they have to have that card? Oh, that's fine. And that's good. Oh my god. What a stupid game. All right. This game just got hard mode. And we didn't draw the land, because why would we? Silly me to think that that could happen. Just thinking about it, playing Shambling Ghast and using that and Innkeeper to crew, since I don't really want to block with Innkeeper, but I think I do want to block with Shambling Ghast, and it's all we've got. All right, so they're going to give a trample creature a big buff. How am I going to beat that? Oh, they go to the lifelinker? Do they have a way to give this trample, maybe? All right. Oh, okay, sure. That makes sense. Why wouldn't you have 3 of that card? 3 of your key card in your hand. Yeah, that's reasonable. That's just good proper Magic. You build around a card and you always draw 3. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. It's a ranger class. Everything flies? Yes. All right. Cool. Very cool. Love everything about this for me. This is great. This is awesome. This is wow. All right, our only hope is to storm the festival, so the opponent needs to actually block some of our stuff. Actually, yeah, we'll just do it like this. It's all got Death Touch, right? So maybe the opponent doesn't know? Opponent doesn't know? Can we get some opponent doesn't know moment? We can't. You cannot get opponent doesn't have. That sucked. That was horrible. Ugh. All right. On the play, no early drops of any kind. Whatever. I won a single game not that long ago against Boros where I didn't have a play till turn 4, and now I'm just rolling in confidence. I mean, when you're playing a Storm the Festival deck, you can't mulligan for early plays too often because you just don't have as many as other decks. Shuffler is not going to be kind. You're going to end up with a lot of 4 and 5 card hands just to play something early that isn't that good anyway. Because when you think about it, Shambling Ghast, Prosperous Innkeeper, like these cards don't like stabilize your early game. They do a lot of nothing. The opponent will just overpower you. So you end up having to keep hands like this. Right on time, buddy. Our opponent trying to also do green-black? Maybe? We're mauling on the land side, showing that they're really itching for lands. Might as well. Get a little treasure token. Two adversaries. Well, those are pretty good at pushing damage. Do we want to try to neutralize them with binding or play Chariot? I'm gonna play Chariot. They'll hold one back. Then we'll play Wren, make Tree Folk, Chariot, copy Tree Folk, trade for one of their adversaries? Probably. We'll see. If they attack with both, they might have spot removal, and we'll have to make a decision. Okay, it's just all about fight rigging today. I think I have a play here. I think I actually want to power the Chariot and Boseiju the fight rigging, because we need a legendary creature to play it for 1. And we can do this before they get a +1/+1 counter out of it. Now they will have 2 mana here. And maybe if they have like an Infernal Grasp, this sucks, but I think we've got to make them have it and just try not to get trounced by fight rigging. Okay, wow. Aggro. Very aggro. Open the door for this. Oh, they didn't like that. Old Fish Sticks did not like that. Probably gonna put that in the video though, just for the Boseiju play. Green. Isn't Torben like Thane of Redfell or something? Then I hate him already. And has the early plays, including Deadly Dispute. We're gonna try it. We might have a play with fire here. If they have a Spikefield Hazard, that's particularly bad. But better that they hit this than the Innkeeper. Thought about it, didn't do it. What's up, dude? How about now? You want to do it now? Nope. Alright, in that case, I'm not playing the Innkeeper. I'm going to try to wait till I can gain life off it in case this is a classic burn deck. There's the sunrise. Create those treasures. Alright, how to play against this? So we could blow it up with a binding. We could play Wren and make a 3/3. That's probably pretty bad. We could play Innkeeper and Shambling Ghast, gain a life. Then they'll probably use some kind of removal on the Innkeeper, but then we play Storm next turn, which is good. I mean, if there's any good cards near the top of our deck, it is a Storm the Festival deck. So hopefully we'll find what we need. Maybe we kill the Cavalier first, though. Why would they put the counter there? That doesn't trample over. Maybe, oh, they are playing around like the double block. Maybe they thought that was my play. Okay. Storm the festival, baby. What do we got? Chariot, yes. Lands. Ugh. Not the greatest. Not the worst. Our opponent will have to navigate the dangerous waters of a couple of cats. And we know they have a play with fire. So double blocking isn't very good. Now they go to the trample creature. What do you think, guys? Do we just chump with one? I think we do, and then try to chariot with the other. Alright, let's see. Can we draw something to double spell? Hook! I hear the hook brings you back. I don't think they have a way to get a +1/+1 counter here either. Alright, if we're gonna do that, let's attack a little bit first. Give them a little cat treatment. I guess innkeeper treatment isn't too bad either. Alright. Say goodbye to your friends, and we get the hook down, which is great for gaining life every time we kill one of their things. That life could be everything when all's said and done. Could have saved a treasure there, and played an untapped land. I don't know, man. I thought about that a little bit. And like, how likely was I to cycle this? And the answer I decided was not likely at all. All right. Probably gonna lose Ren to a play with fire here. I think it's worth it for this board presence. It's a very strong one. They might have Brutal Cathar for the first tree, but they probably won't have two. Double shock? Oh, stance. You know, when they have the one of stance, it always throws me a little. Now will they attack Ren? Nope, they're just gonna play with fire Ren.
Even in defeat, we grow.
We were so ready. And a Brutal Cathar. Yeah, okay, dude. Wow. Deck can absolutely do busted stuff when its cards line up. Can hang with the best of them. Oh, say what? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 lands to go. Riju. Do we chump block the Riju here? No. Alright, this is a mana. This, when it dies, is a mana. Okay. Create that treasure so we can storm next turn. Only one card. Can't deal 5 yet. Might need every mana we can get here. Okay. That's another life.
Symbiosis is harmony, and harmony is infinite.
And here's a very big threat. We've got a 1-turn clock. Opponent's gonna play a Luminarch. All right. Do we try to press them? Make them chump block? 10. It's an easy plus here from this Ren. We got Hive. And we got all the storms. All right. So we could press them and force them to chump block. I think we just storm again. Chariot Innkeeper. Awesome. Good luck. Those life gain triggers, man. One by one, they get you out of a bind. I mean, we've got early plays, so we'll definitely keep it. On the draw, it's kind of awkward with the tapped lands, but we'll figure it out. You're not a Plains or a Den of the Bugbear. Confused. Didn't know you were allowed to play other decks. I thought it was just me. Doing nothing, too. Not a great draw. But we'll see. The Hive might come in handy another time. Everything a little backwards in this hand so far, but we'll make it work. Would be nice to kill that. I don't think I can, though. That's going to gain a lot of value. Or not. Oh, that's really good against us, too. Opponent's draw is lining up amazingly so far. Can't sack this treasure, can't sack this clue. I guess we'll just have to beat down. I mean, our hand is trying to do that, so it could get really interesting. I wonder what they do with that Welcoming Vampire, because apparently it's not draw cards. 5/5? Can't cast the Deadly Dispute because of Yasharn. Awesome. The one time, man. So we could attack with Hive, Tracker, and kill Ren. I feel like if we don't kill Ren, it's gonna get ugly real fast. Problem is, we're pretty much giving up the Hive to do it. Yep, those are definitely the blocks. And before you tell me I should sacrifice Shambling Ghast or blah blah blah, remember, can't sacrifice anything. Skyclave will draw them a card and kill one of my things. Total domination here. Absolute domination for the opponent. I guess we're just buying time and trying to find a binding. It's pretty much what it takes. Or a large enough meat hook, but that seems unlikely without the help of treasure. I guess our way in is to hit Storm the Festivals. It's the way over the top of the other mid-range decks. So we'll keep working on it, I guess. We're gumming up the ground and we're just dying to a Welcoming Vampire in the air. But, you know, in theory, I guess we play this land this turn and draw Storm next turn. It hits a few bindings. Kill the Yasharn. Unlock the power of our treasures and clues, and maybe we play Magic. Like a bad game of Limited, which is every game of Limited. So boring. It's so boring. Okay. I guess. See if they have another Yasharn. I'm sure they do. Could have sacrificed that, but I kind of want to get a 4/4 if I ever kill that. And I have plenty of other things I'm happy to sacrifice. Of course. Yeah, they had another one the whole time. There's a hook. Go like this. Wow, nice, all four, cool. So good. Okay, we got an Innkeeper. I mean, I want to hook this board, and I guess I do because I get the creatures back from the Skyclaves. Because that's how we defend against the mighty tree folk here. But we're still gonna take 6 this turn, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Oh god, it's almost lethal. We're gonna gain a lot of life from the hook though, so we probably have one more turn to try to solve the Welcoming Vampire. Thank god we drew all these Proving Grounds. I guess that makes a reach creature. Triggers. All right, 16. Let's go. I mean, salty or thinking? Seems like you're still really far ahead. So I would assume thinking, but this is a lot of thinking for end step of the turn I meat hooked. They were definitely connected to hit resolve all on the meat hook a minute ago. And the binding went off earlier in the turn, so the binding didn't cause the crash. Three, 2, 1, and never didn't have it. That's as, trust me, I find that as anticlimactic as you, but I freaking put in time in that game. Goes in the video.